Shit piss.
Oh my god.
Now,
Shut up. Stop, I'm gonna get banned. George. Hi everyone, I'm Susie Loom. I'm a stand-up comedian, and today we're going to be watching George Carlin's 7 Dirty Words. Best part. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it's just one of the words. I'm excited to check it out with you guys. George Carlin was someone that I learned during my stand-up classes. So he's iconic. He does a lot of quick jokes. He has a lot of laughs per minute, but I haven't watched too many of his stuff. So let the Zoomer be educated by the boomer comedians right now. And let me know what you guys think. Okay, let's get started.
You know, that's the trouble with it, is trying to decide what to call these words, man. Or trying to decide what to call this whole thing. You know, what are these words that I'm talking about? They're just words that we've decided, sort of decided, not to use all the time. That's about the only thing you can really say about them for sure. That they're just some words, not many either, just a few, that we've decided, well, we won't use them all the time. Sometimes.
Oh, that's another thing. People say that he has a lot of lessons behind his stand-up. Not sure what the lesson is here yet, but we'll get to it. Here's a lesson that there should be no censorship. Maybe.
Well, hell yeah. Sometimes it's okay, but not all the time. And they're the only words that seem to have that.
I just really hope he's not talking about the N-word.
I mean, there are a lot of words you can say whenever you want. You know, pneumonia. Nobody can. You can't get it in the hospital a great deal, but what the hell? There are words that you can say, no problem. Topography.
Oh my God.
Never gone to jail for screaming.
I thought he was gonna say top off.
But there are some words that you can go to jail for. There are some words that we just have decided we will not say. Oh.
In jail for? I'm trying to guess what words you go to jail for. You go. I can't. What? Like, let's overthrow the government. Like, not even.
All the time. Sometimes, okay. If you're running through the jungle chasing somebody that we're at war with, you can holler them. If you're shooting a criminal, it's okay. It's the all-American thing. Dirty fucking crook. But if you're with the bishop's wife at lunch, it's better not to ask for the goddamn lettuce. You know what I mean? It's just like we've decided there'll be some words we won't say all the time. And I was just trying to find out which words they were. For sure. All of them. I wanted a list. Because nobody gives you a list. That's the problem. They don't give you a list. Wouldn't you think it'd be normal if they didn't want you to say something to tell you what it is?
I mean, as an immigrant, yeah.
When you're a kid, what the words are that you're supposed to avoid. You have to say them to find out.
well.
Shit!
Did you just get shot? Shit shot.
That's true. Oh, Ma, that's enough trial and error, huh? Please, Ma, give me a list, huh? All right, you're 6 years old now. And here's the list of words your dad.
I love how he's 6 years old, and in this act, he's going, "Hey Ma, give me a list." So he's like a Brooklyn baby with a cigarette.
Don't ever want to hear you say, "Oh, hey, thanks, Ma." Boy, that's gonna save me an ass kicking or two.
Why does he talk like a mobster? He's 6. Where's he from? Hey Ma, hey Ma.
Yeah, you never know what's going to be on the list. Because it's always somebody else's list. You didn't make that up. Somebody told you that shit. They told you better not say that. So you got to... And you know,
yo, he said shit. That's on the list.
People's lists even change from day to day. Some people on Friday night got a list, you know, not about 2 or 3 words. Damn, there's 27 words on it. These are the same people 2 days later. Different list. So you got to kind of watch out.
That's interesting because Rafael Bastos has a bit that's about like the R word being weird for Brazilians, because the R word's not necessarily a problem in Brazil because it also has a real meaning, which it does in English, but people don't use it. And then he also has a bit about the N word. What is the N word? So I feel like I could see how he's like a different version of George Carlin. I'll try to post the video here so you guys can see it.
What you're going to believe from him. The trouble is, I was trying to find out what these words might be. And I wanted to know the ones that you could never say on television. I mean the filthy words that are always filthy. There are a lot of these little two-way, double entendre words that have 2 meanings, words that are okay part of the time. I call them like part-time filth. 50% dirty. You have words...
That's like Gen Z filth. It's only part-time because it can't get full-time.
Ass, Ass is hardly even a dirty word anymore, but it has
Yeah,
a few
that's
meanings
true.
that you can't say on television. That's what I was talking about.
True.
What can you say on television? That's another one of those places where we can't use these words all the time. But some of them are all right some of the time. Ass is all right on television. You can say on television things like, well, you've made a perfect ass of yourself.
Oh, true, true.
But you can't say, hey, let's go get some ass.
He should start saying, you've made a perfect yacht of yourself, sir.
Bitch. Bitch is another word like that. Same kind of word. It's
You
only
say,
dirty part of the time.
bitch.
Depends on what you mean
You
by
slayed.
bitch. You might be the lady from the San Diego Zoo visiting one of the Tonight shows, and you might just have a bunch of little canines with you there. One of them is a female. And you say, the bitch, Johnny, and it's okay.
Well,
Just don't refer to the singer the
poor
same.
dog, she's just hearing all the time, like, okay, I guess I'm the bitch. Tail between her legs. Tail between her legs so it looks like a pee-pee.
Bitch,
Aww.
Johnny, and it's okay, fine. Just don't refer to the singer the same way. That's all. Is that bitch gonna do another number? Yes.
I would say that bitch slayed.
On those two-way words, and that's it. That's what I was trying to find. The words that were always dirty, not just part of the time, but completely filth. Well, in looking for these words, I kept
word,
finding new
F word.
categories. We have so many ways of describing these dirty words. Well, we have more ways to describe dirty words than we actually have dirty words. That seems a little strange to me. It seems to indicate that somebody was awfully interested in.
Who was it? I saw a comedian who had a bit, and I don't remember how I felt about them, but they were like a bit of like, oh my god. It was probably Louis C.K., was it? With like a bit that was like, oh, people keep saying the N-word, but it sometimes just feels like an excuse to say it because people are thinking it. And I feel like it's the same with like, you know, I have a Mormon friend, a Latter-day Saint friend, and he like says frick and drat and darn. And I'm like, you're just kind of saying the swear word. Like, it's still the same feeling, which is your anger and you're yelling out something. That sounds so similar. Like, I agree with that. It's like, I have a million ways to do the swear word without doing it.
They called them bad words, dirty, filthy, foul, vile, vulgar, coarse, in poor taste, unseemly, street talk, gutter talk, locker room language, barracks talk, bawdy, naughty, saucy, raunchy, rude, crude, lewd, lascivious, indecent,
oh, that's what he
profane,
means.
obscene, blue, off color, risque, suggestive, cursing, cussing, swearing. All I could think of was shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and shit.
I might have to bleep that.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
Oh God, he says it
That was
again.
my original list. I knew it wasn't complete, but it was a starter set, you know? Shit, piss, fuck... Yes, WBAI is the one who played them. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and...
I got heckled back in the day, dog.
tits. Now, that was the original list. We've added a few words since then. We've added fart, turd, and twat.
No. That's
And I know there are some
not.
other words that many of you are wondering about, why they haven't been considered, why they haven't shown up on the list thus far. We're looking at them all very closely. Some of your favorites might make the list this year.
Is it like piss shit come?
Asshole,
So that
ball
probably
gag,
should have said
hard
that.
on, piss hard, blue balls, taint, nookie, snatch, box, pussy,
Snatched?
pecker, peckerhead, pecker tracks, jism, joint,
Jism?
coniker, dork,
Jism is like an ism. It's a jism.
poontang,
I don't know half of those words.
cornhole, and dingleberry.
Cornhole?
Dingleberry, a very popular word. And to my way of thinking,
How? This is the whitest set ever. I don't know any of these words.
Dingleberry, a rather innocent-sounding word. Dingleberry sounds Christmassy to me. you know?
Yeah, it's so. I thought it was like the thing you kiss under. You kiss under the dingleberry. I love his fit though. Like this bitch slayed with his
The
fit.
words, as I said, shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart.
Oh my
and
god, he has to
twat.
stop. I want to get
Now,
banned.
motherfucker came off the list immediately. The first day, in fact, I had a call from an English language purist. Some guy he had to talk, you know, he got on the phone. He tells me I have a duplicate on my list. I have a duplication. He says, motherfucker is a duplication of the word fuck technically. Because fuck
True,
is the
true,
root form,
true,
motherfucker
true.
being derivative.
That's fair.
Therefore, it constitutes duplication.
Well, you should just say mother
And
fudger.
I said, hey, motherfucker.
Mother fudger just implies that you're doing booty play with your
How
mom.
did you get my phone number anyway? I said, look, man, it may be derivative, but you still can't say it. You still can't say motherfucker on TV, can you? He said, no, but you can't say fucky, fucking, fuckola, fuckaroony, or fuckerino either.
This is like, there's a gist of a Dimitri Martin in it, where like, there's a lot of it that's like, it is like the pace of how he says the words, it is the analysis of it. So like, he earns some jokes that I don't know how much they would land in isolation in like an NYC club nowadays, even though back then he was like, obviously, you know, iconic. But he's also like, he's doing enough else that like, I'm laughing at all his jokes, even if I wouldn't in isolation as like someone who lives in, you know, 2025. I do understand better now why he's so many people's goats. This is cool. It's very interesting.
I said, yeah, that would crowd up my list some awful.
Yeah, I love
So
his
just struck that
personality.
motherfucker, or wait, struck it from the list. Motherfucker was gone.
It's also like motherfucker was gone, like the guy was gone.
Cocksucker tits. Shit, fucking cocksucker tits. Does it sound like something's missing? Does it sound like an old
Ass.
friend is gone?
Ass. Oh,
Shit, piss, fucking cocksucker tits. Remember the old rhythm?
ass.
Shit, piss, fucking cocksucker, motherfucker tits. Cocksucker, motherfucker tits.
Oh my god.
Cocksucker, motherfucker tits. Cocksucker, motherfucker tits. Now,
Shut
shit,
up.
piss, fucking cocksucker tits.
Stop, I'm gonna get
Falls apart. It
banned.
isn't
George.
And by now,
Oh.
cocksucker is the dominant word on
Ah,
the list.
George will get me
Previously, with motherfucker on the
banned.
list, cocksucker was somewhat balanced out. They were the only
Oh,
multisyllabic words on the list. But now, cocksucker stands alone. Shit, this
Oh.
fucking cocksucker. And who knows? Maybe
I mean, I like, there's a little bit of crassness in it. I mean, he's swearing over and over and over again. There was a comedian who was talking about, I watched him the other day, who was saying like, a lot of people swear or do like dirty humor because there's like a visceral reaction you feel when you hear something like that. So it kind of awakens you, it makes you pay attention to everything else. So the repetition of this obviously is that, but he has a good balance of like, this is like shock humor, yes, but there's also a heart to it. So it's like, it's well done. He's earned it. It's cool.
maybe it doesn't belong either. After all, motherfucker turned out to be a winner. Let's take a look at
Please.
cocksucker. See if this one belongs. We'll divide the word cock and sucker from each other, those words. Sucker isn't dirty. Sucker?
Yeah.
It's suggestive as hell.
A sucker's just a lollipop back in the day.
But it isn't dirty. And cock, that's not dirty all the time.
No.
That's one of those words that's only partly filthy. Cock, if you're talking about the animal, it's perfectly all right. They used to read that to us from the Bible in 3rd grade.
You're sucking the head of a
And we would
rooster.
laugh,
Oh, ew, I didn't make that noise. I was just thinking of a rooster.
Cock is in the Bible. Remember the first time you heard about a cockfight? What? No.
I was like, where? No.
Even the word cocksucker itself has been twisted out of all of its original meaning. It's been distorted. For some reason now, cocksucker
Oh.
means bad man. It's a good woman.
What?
How did they do that?
Oh, that's it. Oh, I want to watch I want to watch the soft language next. Well, I really liked that bit. I think a lot of, you know, people are like, comedians nowadays are so dirty. I saw this recent VTuber tweet go viral, and I don't want to say who it is because I like the VTuber. I understand their point, but a lot of people in the comments were like, oh, every female comedian, all they do is talk about their parts, which I agree. I don't love that that's a thing, but like even the goats, George Carlin, like even people who hate contemporary comedians probably adore, still has some edgy, dirty stuff to it. There just has to be more to it. Your bit just can't be like, well, I was freaking that bitch. As long as there's more to it and it's talking about something that's important to you, there's like some emotional investment in it. I think nowadays we want more emotional investment than maybe George Carlin, but there's an analysis of like, why is it that we pick these words that is inherently important to him? So I would say my biggest takeaway is if you're hating on contemporary comedians, if you're hating on crowd work comedians or the youth, I mean, George Carlin has a very similar formula. And it's funny. So be less critical of new artists and just be down to clown, and maybe you'll get what their thing is. Thank you guys for watching this with me. I'm Susie Liu. I also do comedy, so check out my links below. If you want me to come to your city, I definitely want to go to Brazil. I'm from Brazil. Request it below, check out my links, and I will see you guys next time. And subscribe. It's a new channel, so every subscribe matters. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.